Hey, how's it going? This is Owen, and in today's video, we're going to be comparing two of the most popular online mattress brands, Casper and Nectar. Both are probably somewhere near the top 5 in terms of overall sales, and Casper was one of the original brands that sort of started this online mattress craze. And if you've come across both during your mattress search, you might be wondering what are the big practical reasons to get one over the other because they promise so much in all their ads. But that's what we're here for. We're going to talk about what these beds are made of, what they feel like, how firm are they, how much do they cost, and we'll try and have a final verdict for you at the end about who we think each bed is going to be best for. We'll have a lot more information linked for you down below in the description about both Casper and Nectar, our full written reviews of each one, comparisons to other mattresses, and we'll link some of our best lists to help you out with your mattress search. I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate that a lot. And let's just get into it by just quickly running through all the policy information for both Casper and Nectar. This is stuff like shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties. Just so you know, even though both Casper and Nectar sent us these beds so we could test them out, review them, and tell you about them, should you decide to get one for yourself, you're going to start off with totally free shipping. Casper will show up inside of a large box. Nectar, last we saw, shows up in a big bag. The process is going to be essentially the same though. You just drag it inside, open it up, rip off all the plastic, watch them inflate, and then you have a brand new mattress. Once the bed arrives at your door, you have a trial period with both to decide if it's really going to be the mattress for you. Casper gives you 100 nights and Nectar gives you an entire year. Either way though, within their respective trial periods, if you decide you don't really like the mattress, you can get totally free returns with both. But should you decide to keep it, Casper backs their mattress with a 10-year warranty and Nectar offers a lifetime warranty. So that's all the policy stuff for these beds. Let's start putting them head to head in a few different categories and seeing how they stack up, starting with their construction and feel. Nectar starts with a dense layer of support foam and then 2 different layers of memory foam. One of these layers is a transition layer. This is just to make sure you don't really feel the harsh, dense foam underneath. The other is the primary comfort layer of Nectar. This is a gel memory foam, and then it even has a bit of additional memory foam woven into its cover. So as you could probably guess by that construction, Nectar has a dense memory foam feel. If you've ever laid down on a memory foam bed before, it'll probably feel pretty familiar. You'll lay down on it and the foams will feel pretty firm at first, and then it'll slowly start to soften. You'll sink into it a bit and it will conform to the shape of your body. Casper, on the other hand, has a pretty similar construction with dense support foam and then a layer of memory foam above that. But then the top layer is Casper's Airscape foam, which is a neutral soft comfort foam. And that's going to be the general feel of the Casper mattress, just soft, neutral, accommodating. Even though it has that layer of memory foam underneath, it doesn't have that sink-in sensation you get with Nectar. I think the vast majority of people will think the Casper mattress is pretty comfortable. Casper also has a pretty big bonus when it comes to its construction because you have the option to get it with coils instead of foam. This is going to make Casper a better option for heavier people. We pretty much always recommend anyone in the 250-pound range get a bed with coils just because they provide more long-term support and durability over the course of several years. You will have to spend up a little bit to get Casper with coils, but it's pretty rare that you can get the exact same mattress with coils or foam, which is pretty cool. But as far as their construction and feel goes, if you know you really like memory foam, Nectar's probably going to be your better choice. But if you're not so sure about memory foam or you know you don't really like it, Casper's going to be a safe choice that I think the vast majority of people are going to find to be pretty comfortable. But what about their overall firmness levels? That's also pretty important. And Casper's going to be a bit softer than Nectar will. Casper is a flat medium on our firmness scale, which means it's going to be generally accommodating for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. A lot of brands put their flagship mattress around a medium just because it appeals to a wide variety of sleepers out there. Nectar, on the other hand, is a bit firmer. It's right between a medium and a medium firm, which means it's also going to be accommodating to pretty much everybody, except if you are a strict side sleeper, you may find it to be a tad bit too firm for you, just because side sleepers generally prefer a softer mattress. Firmness is pretty subjective though. We try our best to rate beds for the average sized individual. But if you're like me, who's a little heavier, you generally feel a bed to be a bit softer. And if you're lighter than me, you generally feel beds to be a bit firmer. Both beds will be generally accommodating for most people, but if you are a strict side sleeper, Casper will probably be your better bet. Or if you are more of a back or a stomach sleeper, Nectar might be a bit better because they generally prefer a firmer mattress. Before we start talking about price, let's take a quick break to cover our monthly mattress giveaway. We give away a brand new queen size bed to one lucky winner every single month. And if you want to know how you can win, all the details are linked for you down below in the description. Best of luck to you there. I hope you win for next month, but let's get back into this comparison talking about price. This is probably the last really big category when it comes to Casper and Nectar. Nectar is a pretty affordable option, which is one of the reasons it's so popular online. And the MSRP does change from time to time. Check down below in the description for whatever's current. But from what we've seen, you'll be paying somewhere around $800 for Nectar after discount, and it will usually include at least 2 free pillows and oftentimes a set of sheets. Casper is a bit more expensive. It retails for around $1,100 for a queen, but like Nectar, it goes on discount pretty much year round. I think right now you're looking at paying somewhere just shy of $1,000 for Casper. Again, check down below in the description for whatever's current. One last thing I want to mention for Casper are two sort of X factors that might move the needle for you a little bit. The first of which being it incorporates a zone support design. This means that the center third of the bed is going to be a bit firmer than the outer thirds, which is designed to give you more support where you need it and more pressure relief when you need it. It's not super noticeable when you lay down on the mattress, but the design is supposed to keep your spine in a more neutral alignment while you sleep. And the other thing I want to mention is the top layer of airscape foam on Casper. If you look at it, you'll notice it has little holes cut out, and it actually does a pretty good job at helping the bed stay temperature neutral. If you press down on it, you'll actually notice a little puff of air coming up through the mattress. And while it's not gonna actively cool you down while you sleep, it's gonna do a better job than a lot of other beds at staying temperature neutral. And that's basically it when it comes to both Casper and Nectar. I could go into a few other things like edge support and motion isolation, but they both perform pretty well in those categories. Check down below in the description for our full written reviews for more details on that stuff. But the long story short is go with Nectar if you want the more affordable bed, you want that memory foam feel, and you want the bed that's going to be a little bit firmer. And go with Casper if you want that soft, neutral, accommodating foam feel, you want the bed with the medium firmness, the bed with the coil option, and it has a few more little bells and whistles. I hope this video helped you out today. We put a lot of time and effort in these videos, so we'd really appreciate a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and check out all that good stuff I mentioned down below in the description to help you out with your mattress search. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.